Hello, I'm Joseph with JTAC. I'm going to be going over the basics on how to weld. The two methods I'm going to be showing you today are MIG weld and stick weld. Both of them are very good to get a very strong connection. There's also TIG welding, which is more for lighter metals, so like aluminum, stainless steel, stuff like that. But I'm going to be going over the main kind that people use. So the first thing I'm going to go over is safety. The main things you need whenever you're doing this are leather gloves, like I have here, safety glasses like I have on here, and a welder's helmet. Now, whenever you're using this welding machine, what you need to do is you need to make sure that your helmet is at least a grade 10. Strongly recommended for that, so that you don't damage your eyes, because this is very, very bright, and it can very easily damage your eyes. Now, for both of these methods, you want to try to have the metal as clean as possible. If MIG welding is a little bit better if the metal can't be as clean, but you still want to try to get it as clean as possible. So without further ado, I'm going to start filming it. Okay, so for MIG welding, this is the gun here. You want to make sure the tip here is clean, which I'm going to have to clean it. And make sure that there's nothing in the way. Now this wire here, you'll pull this trigger when it's on to have it extend out, and this is the metal that will actually be melting to do the welding. So for this particular, I'm doing a butt weld, so I'll be doing having them side by side like this. Whenever you're going, you want to have it as close as possible, or about a half inch, sorry, not close as possible, but about a half inch out, so this is a little bit more than I would like. And when you're doing it, you just do circles like this, and you just go all the way through. Stick welding's a little bit different. I'll go over that when we get to that. Now, as you saw that I made circles, and MIG welding is actually very forgiving when it comes to when you make mistakes, unlike other types of welding. So that's one of the other advantages of it. Now, as you see here, how it's kind of a little messed up. It's because the tip isn't that clean, so the gases that were supposed to protect it aren't really getting to it. I should have cleaned it beforehand, but you can see where it does make mistakes. But you do get that nice, when you're doing the circles, you do get the nice, like, bead-like weld there. The one thing I forgot to mention in the previous part is it is good to wear a sleeve. I know I get a little sunburn whenever I'm doing it, whenever I'm welding in general, and the sleeve will greatly help protect that. Now, if you're going to do that, you should wear another sleeve. I'm only doing a few quick welds, so for now, it's not really that bad. Like, I might just get a little bit and that's it. But if you're going to be doing this for any length of time, so if you know that day you're going to be welding a lot that day, you want to have a sleeve so you don't burn yourself, because you can actually get blisters similar to a sunburn because how hot these metals get and how white they get. It actually does release radiation, which is not a very good thing for you. So whenever you're doing this, you want to limit the amount of hazards that you're going to be facing. Now, the MIG is a lot easier to do than stick, and like I said, how that has the gases. Well, the stick, which is one of the sticks, has this flux core around outside, and it's got this metal at the end. This metal goes all the way through, and this flux, as it heats up, will actually become that gas to keep air from getting into it and creating pockets. Now, three things I'm going to go over as far as the equipment. This is normally the negatively when you're dealing with the rod welding, or stick welding as it's commonly called. And this is what actually clamps onto it. If it ever sticks, or you realize something's unsafe, just hit the clamp here and release the stick. Don't worry about what's going to happen from there. It's better for you not to damage the equipment than to damage the stick. So if you ever get into a point that's unsafe or whatever, just hit this, pull it off, assess it, take it off. Now to get into the actual welding portion, like I said, this is a thicker rod. This is a 6013. You also have a 6011 as well. 6011 is harder to use, and it's small bead, it's more penetrating. This is more for actually filling bigger gaps and for more solid connection. Now, if you're doing a butt weld like I did before on the MIG, then you want to use the 6011. If you want to double edge it, use the 6011 to fill that in, the penetration runs through, and then fill it in with this. MIG, you don't have to do that because you get a nice bead going and it will fill it in just fine. Now, another thing that's going to change the stick welding is for the 6011 rod. For most metals, you're going to be using between 60 and 90 amps, and that's it. For the thicker rod, like I'm going to be showing you, you want to use between 150 and 200 amps. Usually about 150 is good, but if you're dealing with thicker metals, you want to go up to 175. If you're dealing with really thick metals, you want to go up to 200. But for what I'm going to be showing you, I'm only going to be using 150 amps because that's all that's going to be needed. Now a little bit for technique, unlike the MIG welding, circles on this is a lot harder. What you want to do is either C or an L shape. I prefer doing an L shape, it just works better for me. And before you start welding, you want to make sure that the machine is off first until you're ready, because right now, as you see, there's nothing there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to strike it, and then come back in and start doing my circles. Or doing my C, sorry. And that'll go through and it's penetrate all the way through and get a really good weld. Now, with this, you want to either go as high up as possible, or no more than 45-degree angle. You go any more than that, and it's going to start pushing the heat away, and it's not going to be a solid weld. So I'm going to turn the machine on and get started. Now, with the flux that's on there, as you see, it looks kind of dullish and like darker. What you're going to do is you're going to take a hammer, and chisel hammer, and I'll show you that in a second, and you'll hit it, and it'll clean off all that excess flux, and then you'll see a nice smooth weld. Okay. Now, as you see, they got a lot shinier. That's the actual weld there. Now, bring it up close so you can see the swirls. So, right there, that's exactly what you want to be seeing. So yeah, that's exactly what you want to be seeing in your welds. So that is the basics about welding. Other than that, it just takes practice and learning different techniques and find out what works for you. And the number one thing is going to be practice, practice, practice. I've only been doing it for a little bit. I've gotten decent at it, but I'll definitely practice more before I'd get on something myself. So with that, again, practice is going to be the number one key on getting this skill down.